This is the Cliche signs that a narcissist likes you and wants to have you. When a narcissist feels they are losing control and influence over you, they may resort to hoovering, which is a type of emotional abuse and blackmail. The act of rapidly and voraciously consuming something is referred to as hoovering. That's just them trying to get you back into a cycle of abuse so they can take advantage of you again. From their egocentric perspective, you split up with them because they lost interest in you after the honeymoon period, not the other way around. After a pleasant first encounter, rude treatment is all too usual. So, what are the telltale signs that a narcissist is draining you slowly? Watch till the end, and I'll explain the 9 signs a narcissist is using you. Number 1, narcissists act as if nothing has changed in their world. The narcissist may hoover over their victim by suddenly reaching out to them. Keep an eye out for messages that seem too nostalgic or too harmless to be true. Instead of trying to figure out the mystery, focus on them instead. They will communicate with you about how to disregard the circumstance and carry on as usual. One way to do this is by sending you a funny note or calling to check how your day is going. Narcissists who have been in relationships in the past may approach you at work with comments such as, "I missed the old days when you used to take me home on your breaks and bring me coffee," or something to that effect. Giving someone flowers out of the blue is another example. A narcissist is someone who never accepts blame or apologizes for their mistakes. They may decide to continue their relationship as if nothing terrible ever occurred to them. All this is an act to maintain social connections, which are vital to the survival of narcissists. In addition, they are trying to mislead you into thinking that things between you two haven't ended. Number 2. Narcissists are never sorry, but they do apologize a lot. Remember that narcissists can never change who they are at their core. If you're considering forgiving them and giving them another chance, give it some careful thought to be sure they're sincerely remorseful and repentant. These undercurrents of deception in this hoovering technique are subtle yet persuasive. To watch how they react, you may try shifting gears. It appears that the narcissist isn't sincerely sorry if they grow upset with you. Narcissists are selfish people who put their needs ahead of everyone else's. There will be no change in these bad routines until they no longer produce the desired outcomes. Be wary of faked regrets. They made a big production out of it. Here we go with yet another manipulation strategy. Although it goes against human nature, the best apologies result in improved conduct in the future. Don't worry so much about options, as you can do what you want and what's best for you right now. 3. Narcissists will assure you of their undying affection. Love bombing is a common tactic used by narcissists. Show their love by telling you how they feel. Narcissists will try to regain your affection by bringing up happy times in the past. Narcissists will use their boundless love to heighten the significance of these memories. Some examples of what they may have said include, "I could never find anybody better than you," and "No one else makes me feel the way you do." Big, sappy gestures might put you at ease. They want you to give in when they express their continued affection for you. The deceitful statements have persisted even after this long. Narcissists will play on your emotions by using the love word to keep you in an unhealthy relationship based on your lies. 4. Narcissists, while employing the love bombing technique, will make unrealistic promises. They will provide assurance by making grand claims. They could offer to marry you, buy you a car, or take you on vacation. No way in hell are they going to keep their word. Narcissists only have to answer to themselves. Thus, you can't rely on them to keep their word. You have no grounds for holding them responsible for your mood or behavior. They are only making the pledge to themselves and not to you. Keep in mind that they are not made for you. The narcissist's behavior is motivated by a desire to maximize the length of time they can continue to rely on you. 5. If they still can't get to you, they will use other people to get through to you. To lure you back into their arms, a narcissist will try everything. Keeping in touch with your parents on a regular basis and expressing your love and appreciation for them is one method. These narcissists will use your child to boast to their friends about how wonderful you are and how much they miss you. This hoovering tactic, in which they contact you through people you know and trust, is something you should be aware of. There's a chance they'll keep trying to shower you with affectionate messages via intermediaries. It could be because you've just stopped trying to get in touch with them. 6. A narcissist may try to get your sympathy by acting helpless. Individuals who are prone to narcissism often have a flair for the dramatic. Most of the time, all they do is indulge in a pity party for themselves. They are professionals at fabricating crises and emergencies in order to gain your attention and establish lines of connection. Faking or exaggerating a death in the family is a typical tactic. Narcissists' intense feelings originate from their unquenchable desire for approval and adulation. They are completely preoccupied with you, but also crave all of the spotlights. Typically, they will try to get your attention by dramatically raising your fear through this strategy. 7. Spreading untrue rumors and lies are their specialties. Such efficient hoovering methods will one day be utilized against you. People that use drama as a weapon, such as narcissists, can now tell lies about you to their friends and acquaintances. These once trusted companions are now aggressively working to destroy you. They are spreading false information about you and highlighting your weaknesses in an effort to incite you to take action. They oversimplified stories that make you out to be the villain and them the hero. In an effort to fix what has gone wrong, you will only make things more complicated. Narcissists do this to break down your support system and isolate you from society. To them, it is expected that you would return to them for assistance in the future. No matter how hurtful others' words may be, you have control over how you respond to them. It's the pointless effort that won't accomplish anything. 8. When it comes to gaslighting strategy, narcissists are experts. After tarnishing your good name and leveling false allegations at you, narcissists will try to make you believe that you imagine things with the help of gaslighting techniques. I feel like no matter how hard I try, my efforts go unnoticed. I can't believe that's actually the case. Put out of your mind the many hours I devoted to us. You tend to make too much of every situation. There was nothing particularly awful about the way I handled you. Honestly, that was my best effort. They employ gaslighting to manipulate you into misinterpreting their words because they are unwilling to own up to their behavior or care about how they make you feel. Your gut instincts are probably right. They know full well that their claims are absurd and are made with that intention. They don't want you to think critically about their assertions or pause for a moment before responding. Prepare yourself. They will try to provoke you in whatever way they can. 9. They resort to self-harm in order to gain your trust again. Self-injury threats are the clearest signs that a narcissist is trying to hoover you. A narcissist may threaten to hurt himself if other attempts at reconciliation fail. They are trying to influence you into giving in to their demands by threatening to harm themselves if you don't respond to them. Some narcissists may even threaten to take their own lives if they don't get a response to their calls and texts. Assume for a moment that you have come to the conclusion that narcissists face imminent danger. Dial the local emergency services hotline if that occurs. Remember that if you do nothing to stop someone from hurting themselves or taking their own life, you cannot be held responsible if that person later hurts themselves or takes their own life. Be aware of a narcissist's capacity to pull you into their self-absorbed bubble. They are masters at using deceitful methods to make you feel committed to them. Keep in mind that narcissists are the ones who always end up causing harm to others. Taking a step back and taking an objective look at oneself from the outside is the best way to gain some space and perspective. Paying attention may reveal that the narcissist is merely using you to fulfill their own needs through the use of hoovering methods. If you learned anything from this video, please hit like and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. Watch my other videos about narcissists if you think this information is accurate.